going to show you how to apply a snow overlay to get a more snowy effect. I thought it would be perfect. I know back home it already snowed yesterday, so I'm totally jealous out here in California, and it's bright and sunny, and I miss my snowy weather. So here's what I did last year. This is a picture of Madeline. It was snowing really hard, and I took her outside and I pointed her face to our back porch light and then turned it into a black and white and added snow overlays. So it's more dramatic. But today I thought I would try to edit this like I did last year, but I'm going to only do hand edits, so I'm not going to apply any presets. So in case you don't have the presets that I have, you can still see how I kind of got the same effect. Now, it won't look exactly like this image, but it should be close. So first things first, I'm going to take the saturation out because black and white, so you don't need color. And then I'm going to up the contrast and maybe the clarity. I don't know. So we're just playing around. Let's see if I reduce the whites. Kind of looks like this. Yeah. And let's see what happens with blacks. We don't want to reduce those too much. Highlights. I don't know. I kind of like that. So let me just see. Use this picture for reference. So her face looks kind of glowy, but I think I did that in Photoshop. Let's see if I add more contrast. That's too much. Okay, and then you can move around, you can play with your saturation sliders with black and white still. It just affects like if there's red or blue, or you'll see. You can just play around with it. But now I'm going to take this into Photoshop. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get rid of this background. This is our back porch. And it'll be easy because it's blurry, so it should blend in with the background pretty well. So I created a duplicate layer, and then I'm just going in with my patch tool, circling what I don't want and dragging it to the area that's darker. So should only take a minute. I'm just doing little pieces because if you do little pieces, then it's easier to get rid of. And I apologize, my computer's being really slow today. So make sure your hardness is at 0, because if it's at 100, it looks like this. No like feathering in with the edges or anything. It's not like gradual. So you want your brush to be at 0 and the size to be up, and then I'm just going to make this where the light is. So I'm going to click here, and see how it made it like gradual and it imitates like a real light. So this is normal mode, but we're going to go to screen. So it's a little, or you go to you can use any of these really. You can use lighten, screen, overlay is not really working. So I'm just going to show you guys screen. And then obviously that's a little too much, so we're just going to reduce the opacity to like there. And maybe we'll go a little further. see what happens. That's a little too much. But you get it. So, just like a cool way to create light. Now, here's the before, here's the after. If I clean the background up better, you wouldn't be able to see that. This stuff in the background. Let's see what happens if we go to lighten. Lighten might be better. Okay, so then I'm going to flatten this. Again, this is not perfect. I took my time on this image last year. But it is busy season right now, and I still wanted to show you guys some content. Okay, so now for the good stuff. I'm going to go to Open, and I'm going to go to Downloads, and Overlays. Okay, so here's my overlays and snow overlay, and I'll include this in the description box. I think Snow 13 is my favorite. I can't remember though. No, that's not it. So, open. Let's see. It says dust, but you can use it for both. Yeah, here it is. Dust 2. So, I opened it. I'm going to drag this down. And then I'm going to use my mover tool. And I'm going to drag this on top. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so here's my snow. But as you can see, it doesn't cover up the whole picture. So I'm going to hit Command T. And that brings up this little box. And I'm just going to stretch it out. Okay, then you hit the check mark. Okay, so now we're going to go, instead of normal, we're going to go to screen, and you can see that your image shows through, and then you're going to create a layer mask so you can paint off the snow that's on her face. So I'm going to use a brush, and I'm going to paint with black to reveal the underneath. And come on. And I'm going to paint it off her nose. Now you guys can leave it on her hat or, wherever you want it. But that is what I like to do. Maybe underneath her chin right here. And my computer is being so slow. So that is how you apply a snow overlay. And you can just flatten it. Now you can add more than one overlay, but it's whatever you guys like. So here is the before. Now I know it doesn't look the same. Here's what I did last year. See how I added the light right here? I took more time on the background. And then here's what we started with. And then after, we took the saturation out. And then here's the after. So let me know if you have any questions. And you can join my mentoring group on Facebook, Photography Mentoring with Heather Marshall. You can follow me on Instagram. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below. And I'm pretty sure I covered everything. So yeah, let me know. Don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, guys.